Right.
Question 646. The last question for today. Would you rather be a bogey on an upset toddler or the belly button fluff of a jovial, rotund gentleman?
A bogey? What the fuck does that even mean?
Booger.
Oh, a boogie.
Booger.
Snot.
That's English
It's
for
a
booger.
bogey, which means a booger, which means snot up your nose.
Then it's a boogie, not a... Okay, whatever. It's such a fucking weird...
Bogey is an enemy at 6 o'clock, you know?
Yes, thank
Bogey.
you.
Dave, do me a favor, Dave. What do you call a roast potato? What's another name for a roast potato, Dave?
A roasty?
There you go. There you go.
Why is she gone?
I think.
A roasty?
Why is she gone?
That sounds like some kind of sexual thing.
Because he's
Give me a
just
roasty, baby.
I'm talking about the Christmas dinner last night, and she just burst into stitches laughing. Goes, "What the fuck's a
Keep
roasty?"
saying roasty over and over again as if it's a word, and it's serious, and it fucking sounds ridiculous.
It's like if
Math
you're going over to your friend's house for a can of beer, you might say you're going over for a tinny.
Fucking weird.
Yeah. Math Pig, you're gonna have to have a long sit down and have a talk with your girl here because she needs to learn how to speak English before
I
coming
know,
to the UK.
right? Right. This is another one, right? This is another one.
This is
Jeff.
going to be a language barrier, I'm
This
afraid.
is another one. You're talking about. Do you know what mince is? If I said to you, I bought myself a pound of beef mince.
Yes.
I know exactly what that would mean.
Lovely mince. Make a lovely mince pie.
Lovely mince pie. Yeah. They call it ground beef. It's not ground. It's been minced.
Minced beef.
No, because minced meat
No.
is pieces of meat cooked up with like onions and shit. That's
No.
just
No.
ground beef.
No, it's not. The
Minced
beef
is cut
just-
into small
Why are you
chunks.
putting?
Yeah.
Why are you putting your beef on the ground?
Right, I have a question. I have a
If you
question.
wanted minced beef,
I have an
you'd have to get
unrelated
a solid
question.
piece of beef and cut it into little pieces.
I have an unrelated question. Do you have minced pies over
Sliced
there?
beef.
Do you have minced
Minced
pies
meat
over
pie,
there?
yes.
Dave, don't make this any more
Yeah.
complicated than it needs
What?
to be.
No. Mince pies.
Mince pies.
There's no meat in them.
They're fruit.
Minced meat pies, yes.
No, mince.
There's no meat in these pies. They're fruit.
They're fruit.
Mince pies.
Same
are fruit.
thing.
They're generally associated with the Christmas period in the UK.
Do you have those?
Hold on. Let me just speak amongst yourselves while I do this.
We're Googling.
You could answer the question instead.
Minced meat is a mixture of chopped dried fruit, distilled spirits, and spices with either beef, suet, or venison.
No.
That's what that
No.
shit is.
Hold on.
No.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
it's not.
Hold on. In the UK defense, I looked up mince. Cut up or grind food, especially meat, into very small pieces, typically in a machine with revolving blades.
Right,
Thank
and then
you.
look up what it means
Thank
to ground something up. And that grounding something up usually turns it into dust. And I was like, what does it look like? It looks like brains. Oh, so it's minced meat then.
But basically, things like spaghetti bolognese or chili con carne generally made with minced beef. Okay.
Yes.
Ground
Right.
meat called mince or minced meat outside of North America.
Right,
So
Doc.
we're all right. We're just in different areas.
Right, Doc says the belly fluff of a jovial, rotund gentleman. It would be warm with lots of living space.
I will go with the belly.
What the hell
fluff
is
then.
that?
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, that's what he thinks biscuits and gravy are, even though biscuits don't mean cookies here, and that's not
That's
even
like-
the right kind of
That's
gravy.
what biscuits
like-
and gravy means if you
it looks
use the
like
words correctly.
Crackers with broth poured over it.
If I was to make a guess, I would
Good.
say that some custard creams with some bourbons with some bisto.
Yes, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Bourbon. I love bourbon creams, but bourbons and with bisto is a bit of a no, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, bourbons are my favorite biscuit too. I like bourbons.
Bourbons!
Hobnobs.
Oh yeah, hobnob.
Right.
Hobnob's a good biscuit. Yes.
Right, can we get back to the question?
No,
Well, Badger, how do you feel about
Question?
digestives?
Roasties.
Chocolate or without chocolate?
I
With
prefer
chocolate
them
caramel.
without, I think, just because then when
Yeah.
you're dunking them, you don't get the melted chocolate all over your paws.
Yeah, I prefer them without chocolate myself. So
Hey, yeah, that's a good point. What's the machine you use to make chips?
Chipper.
What?
I wasn't asking you. I was asking the two weird people at the top.
are we talking chips as we
First of all-
understand them, or
Yeah.
Yeah, what
We
type
don't-
of chips are
At
you
home, we
talking
don't use
about?
machines to make chips. We cut them by hand.
Yeah.
So
No,
a knife.
in a McDonald's. If you were working in a McDonald's, what machine do they have that makes the fries?
They don't. They buy them from
They come
McCann.
pre-chopped up and frozen. They don't have a machine to make
Oh.
the fries.
McDonald's buys their chips from McCann's.
All right, what machine do McCann's have?
I don't know what McCann's is.
okay. A chipper?
A chipper is what you throw wood into to create large hunks
That's
it's
a
what you-
wood
that will
chipper.
turn into
That's a wood
sawdust
chipper.
later.
You put
chipper.
potato in it to make
Right.
chips
Yes.
or fries. But it's called a chipper
It would-
because it
it
makes
would-
chips.
They
Not
would probably
fries.
call it a slicer because you have to
My
slice the
brain
potatoes.
hurts.
By the way, Math Pig, you do realise when you finally get Manda over to the UK, you do know that the first dish she's got to have is fish and chips, right?
I don't
No,
eat
It was going to be
seafood.
spotted dick.
I don't like fish, man, myself.
Okay,
Oh,
get her,
good.
God, I
okay,
love seafood.
Math Pig, get her.
First
get
thing
her-
she gets when she's getting here is a good Irish sausage, but
I
afterwards,
bet.
I was, funny enough, I was actually going to suggest.
Yeah,
the
you
back
can take her
pocket.
down to
Wait
that
there.
local
I was gonna
market
say,
you were telling me
You,
about.
you
They
actually
have all
know
that good
someone
meat
that's
there.
got a good. You know someone that's
I
got a
was actually
decent
gonna
Irish
suggest
sausage.
the sausage, but-
a lot of people
But
say
sausage
it's
is
for a
good for
German
you, Manda.
I thought it was. I would have thought you should start with spotted dick.
If there's spots
Not
on it, go to the
spotted,
doctor.
though, I
Doctor.
mean-
Go to the doctor.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's spots on, it's not good.
He even knows that she doesn't have one.
Spotted dick and
What
custard.
are you lot
Manda.
talking about? I'm on about the pudding.
How do you know mine's not spotted?
Also,
I can buy any color I
pudding
want.
in the UK is not fucking pudding. Like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing, but yeah,
Right!
that shit is wrong too.
So you-
Right,
so you-
enough.
So you,
Enough.
so you don't.
Wait a minute.
You don't want to. You don't want to spot
I need to
it
see a
dick
picture of
with a bit
pudding.
so you don't want to spot it dick.
Right, hang
with, like, a
on.
creamy substance, Manda.
Oh god, I've lost control.
Oh. Pudding is a custard that is sweet, and that is it. You don't put fucking-
that's wrong.
I don't
know.
think I've ever heard him get so high pitched before.
I know, you get really excited about that.
So there you go, Manda. Battered sausage and chips, and a spotted dick for your first British dish. Okay.
Mean.
Wait a minute, spotted dick or a spot of dick?
Spotted dick.
But I thought Spotted Dick had fruit
There
in
we
it.
go.
Out of
That's
that.
just a no.
Battered
That's
cake
not
sausage followed.
Some
Wait!
kind of caramelized stuff poured over top.
That's not
pudding.
Spotted Dick. That's not Spotted Dick.
Battered sausage followed up
No,
by
it's
spotted
not
dick.
spotted dick. It's a treacle pudding like my
Okay.
grandmother used to make.
That's fucking cake.
Not
It
a
is
fucking
not
pudding. It's a
cake.
cake with goddamn glaze poured over top of it.
Yes.
That's not cake.
That's
That's a
pudding.
treacle pudding.
Manda,
Generally,
I just
it-
want you to know,
That
honey,
is-
when
that
you
is
get
not
over
spotted
there,
dick, no.
I will mail you some real food, okay?
Thank you, honey.
I'll mail you some real food. You just let me know the address when you
That-
get there.
There we
Yeah,
go. Now that's
Spotted
spotted.
dick.
That is spotted dick.
I mean, it looks delicious, but that's not fucking pudding.
But that's
No,
Spotted
it's
Dick.
not.
Pudding
So
can be
you're
used
gonna-
as a
you're gonna-
general
you're gonna
term
send
though, for
Manda
any sort of a
biscuits and
dessert.
gravy then when she's over here.
Well, do they not use pudding as a dessert? Right!
Pudding is
So no,
It's
no, no,
just-
I don't care. I've stopped caring. I need to.
okay.
I need an answer to the question before my head explodes. Right. Would you rather be a booger on an upset toddler?
Yeah,
What?
because this is better to talk about.
You'd rather be a what?
It's a booger.
Look at those. Look at those pictures.
That's what a booger looks
Those
like.
those are all puddings. None of
Yeah.
those are cake-like.
Those aren't puddings. That's custard.
Oh, okay. The Lone Wanderer says,
Nope.
"Let's show pictures of trifle."
Oh God, let's not confuse this any more than we already have.
Dave, could you say that again? What was that?
Trifle.
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 Does anyone know where I've put my
Yeah,
blanket?
trifle.
What-
Trifle.
Okay.
You mean okay?
That's weird. Trifle.
Right, Natty says belly button fluff. The Lone Wanderer says belly button fluff. Math Pig.
I'm gonna go with a bogey.
I think I said belly button fluff, didn't I?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
If I did, I'm saying it now.
Okay. Badger.
What are the options?
Bogey of an upset toddler or belly button fluff of a jovial rotund gentleman.
The jovial rotund gentleman's fluff, please. I don't like being around upset toddlers.
Well, it's not so much being around the upset toddler; it's who the upset toddler might flick it at.
I think I'm going to rename the people that select to be the belly button fluff the fluffers. Manda?
Just call us floofs. We're cute.
Yes.
No, I like fluffers.
You know, my answer is always going to be something fluffy, so I'll go with that.
So you want to be a fluffer too?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, wonderful.
By the way, I think Jen is saying that you're
Well,
in a scouser
perfect.
out here, Dave.
Jen has learned to say those words your scouts is showing. They're words I don't normally use.
Rotund, Mr. Math Pig.
You can't ask him questions like that, Badger.
You're quite jovial. I was asking if you're rotund.
Natty says Americans think pudding is milk, fat and sugar.
Oh,
Seraphim says
Hang on.
bugger, I would
What?
be free soon.
What?
What? Apparently pudding is milk, fat and sugar.
Yes, but that wasn't what we were
What the
wetting.
fuck is that?
What?
That's not pudding.
Oh, you were wetting
Custard.
that. Yes, it is. Oh my fucking
What were
God.
you watting?
The whatever Sarah said.
A bugger, I would be free soon. to which
Yeah.
Doc says, or eaten. I think she'd be happy either way. Nerdy says, I'm a fluffer.
Yeah.
Jenny
that
says
makes
you
sense.
need an all-female panel. Natty says, I know what a fluffer is. And I don't want to be one. I ain't fluffing anybody.
Oh,
Same.
Realise.
Same.
Dave, I appreciate you not saving these stupid ass questions for my stream. So
You do realise, actually, Dave, we've got a good idea for a stream here that we actually need to do a thing of Brits eating American food and us and Americans eating Brit food here to do a
Jeff,
comparison.
have you never had American
You
food?
realise there's an opportunity here.
I'd be ill for months.
Yeah. Have you ever looked up the Try
There we
channel? Yeah. Look up the Try channel. It's a load of Irish people trying stuff from all over the world, drink and food and all
Okay.
the rest of it. Yeah, it's
I'll be down for doing that.
yeah, it's quite funny.
But you have to be on camera.
Right, there you go.
Well, I think we're onto a winner here because like we get to eat pancakes for breakfast, they get to eat jellied eels.
yeah, you guys, we have. Okay, I'll be the first to admit there's a lot of American food that is garbage. But we have like barbecue, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we do well too.
We have barbecue in here as well, but
Yeah, of course you have.
But
just
it's
like
not
we have
American
Chinese
barbecue.
food here. We don't claim it as our own.
real
though.
breakfasts.
I think the Aussies do barbecue best, I think.
I hate to break it to you, both Australian food and American food is British food. You both belong to us.
And just to let you know, I make the best barbecue.
Yes, well, you know.
Right,
Also,
Beth.
what would you call this?
That's
Womble
a trifle.
What?
That's not a trifle. That's not a trifle.
Trifle.
How is that not a trifle?
That looks
That's
like a McFlurry.
Fucking exotic trifle.
That looks like a McDonald's McFlurry, that picture did, but
Right, wait there. I've got one more person to ask, then we can end. Be a miracle. Beth, a fluffer or
What
a
was the question?
buggy? Would
No,
you
I'm
rather
kidding.
be?
I'm kidding. I know the question. I was just trying to make it worse on you. And destroy your life a little bit this morning.
What is the question though?
So, I think I would choose the booger on the kid, coming out of the kid, because at least you would be removed and free. But if you're lint in the belly button of some big, let's just call it the way it is, big fat nasty ass dude, you're stuck in there. And it's probably yeasty and infected, and
It's not
so
nasty.
yeah, I'll go with the booger.
I think
I'd
you
rather
just
be
destroyed.
salty leftovers.
I think you
By
just
the way-
destroyed being the fluff for everyone
Okay.
else. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.